Hello, YouTube. It's BTM here. Welcome you guys back to the Black Tiger Miner YouTube channel live. And today we're talking about the KASPA price pump that's coming. So let me know what you guys think and if you think the price is going to shoot up. We do have some information about the current price. But first off, I want you to see, I actually got my KS0 Pro commemorative edition, the Green Boy. And I tried to schedule a video for this morning, but for some reason, when I schedule the videos, they always come the day after. So I was trying to get it this morning at 9, but for some reason it's set to tomorrow at 9. So I just released a video at 11. Go check the video out and let me see something. Kaspa. Let's freaking go, guys. And if you can see this, there we go. It came with this little cool keychain, which is kind of cool. I'm not sure how that got in there, but it was in the actual packaging. But I'll click this video real quick, show you a couple pieces. So if you can see here, it's green, which is one of the main reasons I wanted to get it. It just took a while to get it here for shipping. I think I bought it in the end of March. At the beginning of March. Actually, I think the end of February. And this is a cool little, I guess it's a keychain, a KASPA keychain. So this is the battery cable and the power pack. Looks standard for the KS0. And let me see if I can get this out. It's kind of hard. It's kind of squished down in here. See if I can wiggle a little bit. Keep trying. Almost got it. And here we go. So you see the standard side, and this side has a little K on it, which I think is cool. So shout out to Ice River. Looks like they really put some thought into this with the green cover, and that's the little KS0 sticker. I think it'd be cool if they had put a Caspa there as well, but I think they did cool with that cool keychain and the overall device. And you can see this one has the fans and this nice little K. And I really like the color. I really like that green. I think that green is something cool. And which, so what do you think? You think we should pick up another one for those commemorative editions, or you think it's going to be a good idea or not a good idea? Either way it go, this video we're talking about the price prediction. So let's Caspa's the Army, better yet the Navy. Shout out to the Air Force. And if Elon Musk ever get it together, the Space Force, Caspa's going to the moon, baby. So we're going to look at Twitter, and then we're going to look at a couple videos and kind of go over the pricing information. Shout out to all the Caspians and the Kaspa Army showing up. This is Mr. Kaspa. Just a year ago, the Kaspa hash rate was less than 1 petahash. Hash rates used to measure the computational power securing a blockchain. Parabolic growth is continuing with new miners allocating resources to the network. How high do you think Kaspa's hash rate will go in 2024? And here it showed at 201 petahash. And he's right. Last year was only at a 1 petahash. So from last year to now, it increased 200 petahash, which is crazy amazing. Shout out to Thomas Keith for joining. Thomas, where you from? Don't forget to super chat. You guys been not super chatting lately. What's going on? Remember to support BTM, guys. You know, support your boy Black Tiger Miner. Let's go. Okay, and this is Kaspa funding. Would you like to solo mine Rusty Kaspa? If the answer is yes, then point your ASIC at the stratum, which is a address, then pop in and watch your miner on the bridge. For anyone that were having issues using the link that was shared in the original tweet, we pulled the original post and reshared with the amended issue fix. This is the Discord. We surely apologize for inconvenience. Happy solo mining. Oh yeah. I repeat, zero. Oh yeah, zero. I repeat, zero fees. And I'm not sure about solo mining with the KS0, but I might check that out as well. So let me know if you guys are interested and anybody is doing that as well. Shout out to Thomas. Thomas from Connecticut, originally Queens, New York. You're a great person. Thanks for the shout out, Thomas. Thanks for supporting and watching the channel. Really appreciate that. This is KS0. Sorry. No fancy promotional video, no flashy edits. Just what we set out to do for the community. And this looks like someone else got their KS0 Pro commemorative as well. So yeah, this is looks like they're starting to ship. So you guys should get them. Let me know if you ordered them as well. And if you have received yours or you're still waiting on it. I was shocked to get mine this early. Actually, I usually, like I said in the other video, I'm usually like one of the last people to get one. But check out the video if you get a chance and support the channel. Oh yeah, don't forget to sign up to the Patreon. It's only $9 a month, and it gives you access to the Discord where we're actually putting new information and new Kaspa videos and Kaspa support. So shout out to Goku and shout out to the rest of the members on the Discord as we grow the Discord. And at some point, I'm probably going to create a if you're new to crypto or a normie or a beginner's guide to crypto or a beginner's guide to buying Kaspa. So I just need to put that together, and I'll also put that on the Discord. But I actually set another tier up for the classes we put on the Discord. If you're already a member now at $9, you'll be able to access the classes as well. But I wanted to help people to understand how to get Kaspa and what's the best way to buy it and what's the best way to get in. Answer your question, Super Cool 01. I don't think it's too early to get into Sorry, I don't think it's too late to get into Kaspa. There are still prices up and down, and we'll show you in the video. People are expecting Kaspa to get to upwards of $10 to $20. So now at 15 cents, it is still a good time to get in. So no, it's not too late. Bought 8,000 Kaspa today, dollar cost average. And yes, continue to dollar cost average. Don't sell your kidneys to buy Kaspa or remortgage your house or sell your car. Get what you can and buy in slowly, right? Just build a bag as you can. And at some point it'll start to pop, but it's going to take a slight amount to pop. So don't rush, right? You still got time. You still have plenty of time. You're still early enough to get in. You're not 7 cent early or 3 cent early, but you're still early enough to get in and make a pretty good profit. Weekly Casper chart. If we broke 18 cents level at any time in the coming weeks, we're going directly to 20 cents or 35 cents. If not, we have to wait until July to break up the ascending triangle. At this level, probably will have probably have a God candle to 40 cents to 50 cents. Yes, Goku, it would have been nice to buy the dip, but I'm just trying to get to 100,000 Kaspa, and you got 200,000 Kaspa. So yeah, things are definitely bright on your side. Definitely need to wear shades at night, my man. And let's see what this was. Oh, I thought I had TraderView open. Let me open TraderView right quick. Um, our first network since Bitcoin, and this is Kaspa in the Kaspa community, and I think this is something else actually. I want to say that's a video game, but I can't really remember. But I have seen this video somewhere before. So this is the yeah. Yeah, no kidding. It took a lot to get to 200K. It's taking a lot to get to 100K. So definitely. But yeah, you should be set, man. I would just wait it out. Look at other cryptos and wait it out. I think I'm going to sell these meme coins once they pop, and then probably get to you at 150 or 200 Kaspa. But as you can see here in the 4-hour chart, it looks like Kaspa's starting to pump slightly. RSI is down. Relative RSI is coming up slightly. The MACD crossed and we lost some volume, and the MACD is crossing again. So we might start to pick up some volume, and this is that 10-cent mark. So we're holding steady around 13 cents. So at some point, I think we're going to push up from 13 cents. And I actually had my link. I didn't have it up though. Dang it. Grab this link real quick. My price prediction, right? This is my main price prediction, folks. So shout out to 21 days to the Bitcoin halving. And I did have TraderView open. Dang it. So let's go here and put it on this Bitcoin halving one. And we'll look at the numbers here. Yeah, I saw that. Appreciate you putting the video there. And this is the price prediction from our trusty friends at Ambo Crypto. So they say for March 29th, which is tomorrow, actually. Wait, say tomorrow. Average 16 cents, low 15 cents, high 17 cents. TraderView has currently at 13 cents. And let's see here. We're looking at Kaspa SYI. Kaspa says we're at 13 cents, down 6.8%, 185 petahash of hash rate. So the hash rate went down again. 80% mine. Next reduction 7 days to 117. TPS is 1.4. BPS is 1.4. And we'll look at the addresses real quick. So thanks everyone for supporting the channel. Thanks for the super chats. Although we haven't got one in a little while, but no worries. They're coming, so I ain't tripping. Current addresses. And addresses is down again because we're at 328, 357,000. And we were at 4. I think we're at 400 previously. So we're still down, but it looks like we're climbing back up. Yeah, I got a actual video we're talking about, Russ. Actually, it's not a video, it's a Twitter. I think I got off track. I was going to go to that Twitter. But let's look at this real quick and we'll come back to addresses. Crabs is up 0.3 in the last 24 hours. Octopus is up 0.7. Wow. Fish is up 0.8. Dolphins is up 0.5. Sharks is up 0.2. Whales are down 0.4. Looks like we lost a whale or two. And humpbacks is down 6.7%. So I suspect we lost a humpback and the Aquaman is gone. So I don't know if they're spreading that over addresses or if they just sold. But it seems like the volume's coming up. So I wonder why the price hasn't came back. So going back to Twitter, If you think Caspa's dipping under 8 cents or 9 cents in the next days or weeks, you either don't know anything about Casp. I'm not gonna call people. I'm not gonna name call. Um, I buy Caspa at 11 cents, 12 cents, 13 cents, 14 cents, 15 cents, 16 cents, 17 cent, 18 cent, and 19 cent. I don't care. I will buy every freaking week until 50 cents. So that's pretty cool. That's kind of the attitude you gotta got. Keep buying the dip. Update of March 28th, Caspa closed at 13.2 cents and it is 27% undervalued. Predicted price in 368 days, a dollar seven, 702% increase. Risk value 7 cents, very low. Spread the word. Rusty Caspa has 10 contributors. This is a power of the Kaspa community. So there are 10 people actually working on the Rust update. This has no idea what's coming. 10 BPS trilemma solver very soon. Coin market cap top 10. And I'm definitely here for that. I'm gonna open this up and let you guys look at the block DAG. This is the new block DAG Explorer. This is testnet 11, 32 peers, and at some point, testnet 11 will roll to the mainnet, but they're still testing it, getting some more bugs out. Bitcoin holders see the new consensus algorithm. Same people behind Ghost, fast money grows on trees. No change 10 years ago. Was used, was used in Ethereum, but was about improving Bitcoin. So this is another video, another consensus about Spectrum and DAGKNIGHT. And this is a price prediction to reach 19 cents by Sunday, according to Coin Codex, which is weird, but we're going to talk about that in a second. Shout out to altcoin Bonanza. The market wants what it can control. Whatever regular retail investors want, what the market can control. What is free and open to everyone, Kaspa is here. So this is what you're talking about, Goku. The latest step before switching to Rust lag for Kaspa is in its final editorial phase. This phase is publishing a KIP requires for implementing the newly engineered dust attack prevention method for Kaspa network. Kaspa on the Rust is closer than I've ever seen. And this is a picture from, I guess this is a Discord post from Michael Sutton. The delay in deploying Rust to 1 BPS mainnet as a general guide to the public is related to the dust prevention method implemented in Rust. Unlike the mempool patch in Go, in Rust we implemented a long-term solution which balances security from attacks and qualify the quality of service for ordinary users. The reason we rushed to implement it in Rust was that we wanted it as part of the testnet 11. However, this solution, which is activated on the mempool level also for mainnet in Rust, has implications on the wallet and other ecosystem software and requires a formal KIP and feedback from the community. This is why publishing this KIP is mandatory step before moving on with Rust. The KIP in the final editorial phase and is all me and others are doing in the last few days. I hope this provides sufficient context. So basically, they're saying they have to put a KIP out for the community before they can go live. So we are really close to having testnet 11 going to mainnet. This is Crypto Jesus, and people are selling their CAS for 13 cents. Going to be a lot of Bitcoin pizza stories out there in a few years. Know and understand what you own. Kaspa will change the game. Hold it, and CAS will change your life as well. This is Michael's Jim Skibum talking about Kaspa being mentioned on Fidelity's website, one of the biggest trade fund institutions, probably not. Analysts predict this altcoin set to outshine Bitcoin. And I remember this article from November 2023. In recent surge of optimism within the cryptocurrency market, a notable pseudo method analyst made a significant prediction regarding the altcoin Kaspa, crypto KAS, which has already seen a remarkable rise of 1,700% this year. So I think that was it for Twitter. What was I about to check? That's the article. Before we go into that, I wanted to check something real quick. Yeah, let's finish the top addresses changes, and then we'll look at the price. So this is the, ooh, what the heck? So this is the top holder, and they added 36 million Kaspa on Gate.io. Wait, this is Gate.io? Interesting. Mexi, hold on. Yeah, Mexi added 18 million. Miss Mexi lost 17. BetGet added 54600. Mexi lost 12 million. This guy added 716,000. This added 1.1 million. By Git. This guy added 56,000. KuCoin lost 46 million. This guy lost 4,200. Uphold added 998,000. This guy added 391. This guy lost 2 million. This guy added 2 million. This guy added 1.4 million. Burn address added 1. That's interesting. And we'll just go back to the first page here. No change on these guys. So that is the Kaspa total addresses. So I was wanting to see where Kaspa is ranking at. So CoinMarketCap has it at up 2.52%. And let me go to coin ranking real quick. Coinranking.com. See where we're at. Deutsche is the top gainer today. Interesting. 30 billion on a meme coin. Cardano is number 10. Let's see where Kaspa is. ICP is the biggest loser. Renders up. Kaspa is at 42, 3.17 billion, 13.7 cents, up 2.72%. Let's see here. So March 30th, which is Saturday, average price 17 cents, lowest price 15 cents, highest price 18 cents. And I was looking for something. So we'll get to it. Kaspa's predicted to reach 19 cents by March 31st, and that is Sunday. So that's literally 3 days from now. Today is the 28th, Friday's the 29th, Saturday's the 30th, and the 31st is Sunday. And this is CoinX. So they're saying it's down 7%. I guess this was yesterday. Bitcoin decreased 5.78%. Kaspa Ethereum decreased 5.83. Kaspa is currently trading at 28.21% below our prediction on March 31st. Kaspa dropped 19.8 in the last month and ended up 584.11 cents for the year. Price prediction is 19.1, and that's up 29.82%. Sentiment is bearish. Feed index is 81. Current price is 13.7. So let me know what you guys think about this, because this is a pretty bold prediction. These guys are saying Kaspa is going to reach, what do you say, 19 cents by Sunday. I don't know that I agree with that. I mean, that's kind of weird. If so, hey, I'm all for it. I'm not mad at it, right? I'm just kind of a pretty big stretch there. Kaspa is expected to rise by 29.82 in the next 5 days, according to our Kaspa price prediction. So basically, in 5 days, they're thinking it's going to rise 30% in 5 days. So I don't know what you guys think about that, or I know you like it, but do you think it's realistic? Let me know in the chat. Let's get the chat going. Let's get the super chat going. Let me know what you guys think. Is this possible, or is this cap? I'm thinking it might just be cap. Straight cap to get people to click. This might be cap clickbait. I mean, I'm not against it. I'm for it, but this is a lot. 30% in 5 days. I mean, I'm all Kaspa. Remember, dance with who brought you to the party. Don't forget that. Kaspa. Let's freaking go, guys. I'm definitely for Kaspa, because remember, Kaspa's the Army, better yet the Navy. Shout out to the Air Force, and if Elon Musk ever get it together, the Space Force. Kaspa's going to the moon, baby. So let me know what you guys think about that. Kaspa's 1.6 in trading at 13.7 after losing 7.49 in the last 24 hours. The coin is underperforming the crypto market as the total crypto market cap decreased by 7.17 in the same time period. Kaspa performed poorly against Bitcoin today and recorded a minus 5.78 loss against the world's largest cryptocurrency. According to our Kaspa predictions, Kaspa is expected to reach 19.1 cents by March 31st, 2024. No, you didn't miss the show, Israel, brother. We're just getting going. You got plenty of time. You might be 20 minutes late, but we are live. Shout out to the Kaspa Army. This would represent 29% price increase for Kaspa in the next 5 days. So this is their price prediction. So they're saying 26th, 27th, 28th. So by today, it should get to 16 or 17 cents. I think Goku, I think you're fine. If you got almost 200,000 Kaspa, you'll be fine. If it's nothing else, if it gets to $1, it's 200,000. And I'm pretty sure it's going to get higher than $1. So don't forget to shout your boy out when you become rich and famous, and shoot your boy a Lambo or something, man. I'm just playing. Hopefully we'll all get rich together and we can have a meetup or a party or some kind of extravagant meetup somewhere. I'm not talking about a Diddy party. I'm just talking about some kind of local or some kind of meetup somewhere, probably in California. Hell with the 20,000 cast I lost. I need a little slowdown with the. You lost 23,000 cast? I need a little slowdown. Shout out to Israel, brother. Shout out to Matt. What's going on, man? How things going? Thanks for joining the channel and thanks for joining the chat. And don't forget, you guys, to sign up for the Discord channel, right? I'm pushing information there. Well, this is the Patreon, but we're getting some information over in the Discord. Just trying to get some activity going. So don't forget to sign up. And at some point, I'm going to get that training class or a beginner's guide to crypto or a normie guide so we can kind of get you guys understanding and fully aware of Kaspa's potential and what's about to happen. I just need some time to create that material and get that training set up so you guys can join. But go ahead and join now because the training class, the price will go up. But you can get in now for $9 a month. And I'm sure you guys got $9 a month. Come on. And at $9 a month, I think the training class will be $19 or $20 a month. But I'll offer more training, a couple classes, and some online support. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. Plus, at some point, we're still going to do that create the token. I just need to decide what kind of token it is and kind of what we're going to name it. But that's a lot to take on in the future, but we're getting there. What's going on, Kaspa, in the last 30 days? Kaspa has displayed a negative trend recently as the coin lost 19.8% in the last 30 days. The medium-term trend for KASP has been bullish, with KASP increasing to 32.40 in the last 3 months. The long-term picture for KASP has been positive, as KASP is currently displaying a 800 or 584% one-year price change. At this time last year, KASP was trading at 0.02, which is 2 cents. KASP reached the all-time high in February 2024, which was last month, actually, when the price peaked at 18.9 cents. The current cycle is high 15.7 cents, while the cycle low is 11.6 cents. KASP has been displaying low volatility recently. 1 month volatility, the coin is at 9.31 KASP, recorded 9 green days in the last 30 days. The sentiment for KASP is markets are currently bearish, and the fear and greed index is extreme greed. The most important support level shows that to watch the 14.3, the 14 cents, the 13.6, the 15 cents, the 15.4, and the 15.6 is key resistance levels. And this is more information. This is a lot of information, actually. But let's look at the crypto bubble real quick. So Dodge is up 18.7%. SafeMoon, which somebody else said yesterday, I didn't even know SafeMoon was still out here. But apparently SafeMoon's been running like crazy because earlier SafeMoon was way up. Currently it is 25.9% up. I don't know what these guys are doing, but things are going well for them. SHIB's up 5.3. Archblock is up 4.9. AI Tech is up 4.5. Pepe's up 3.4. Kalura's up 1.4. Render is up 2.8. HBAR is up 2.4. USTC is up 1.4. Myron is up 2.4. Pith is down 1.1. Stacks is up 2%. Chrono is up 3.4. Fetch is up 11.1. Flocky is up 16.7. Beam's up 2.4. Myro is up 12.7. Prime, which I've been talking about a lot lately, Prime is up 16.1. There's a lot of good news from Prime. Ocean's up 12.9. Singler's up 12.7. And that was the news yesterday. Singular, Ocean, and Fetch are combining to make one token. Smart AI or something. I'm gonna go back and look. Cardano's up 2%. KCS is up, wow, 6.1, which is the KuCoin token. And if you know, KuCoin's currently under investigation for money laundering and securities fraud. So I don't know how they're up, but it's pretty interesting. Dog with a Hat is up 7.7%. My Lady, which I thought would be doing a lot more, is up 2.9. It's down 10.4 for the week. And I guess let's click to this video. So this is Jay Educate and see what he's talking about for crypto updates.
Talk about KASPA also at recent price and interesting metrics for KASPA. We are also going to talk about BTC, and we are going to talk about charts, interesting news, and tweets on KASPA. Guys, your support is very important to me, and I appreciate all you do. Please like my video, share it, comment, watch to the end, and tap subscribe. So 0.5%. Let's have a look at market cap. Market cap is currently sitting at 3.4 billion USD, and 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at 64.9 million USD. If we are going to look at the chat over here on CoinDeco, that looks very boring and something that we obviously don't want to see because we are obviously all anticipating that huge pump forecast. But I would like to remind you guys that from April 6th to April 9th, we are going to have this Web3 festival in Hong Kong. Of course, the KASPA team is going to be there, as well as many different people that are big in crypto. Obviously, that's our chance over here for KASPA. As I mentioned in the previous update, Cathie Wood is going to be there. Obviously, that is our chance over here for KASPA. Of course, a reminder that we've got smart contracts officially announced that are currently in development. Good.
Wait a minute. Did you say Cathie Woods is going to be there? Hold up. Hold the phone.
Cathie Wood is going to be there.
Stop.
Obviously, that is our chance.
Stop the cap.
I mentioned in the previous update, Cathie Wood is going to be there. Obviously, that is our chance over here for KASPA. Of course, a reminder that we've got smart contracts officially announced that are currently in development. Good things are coming for KASPA, but of course, a short-term price doesn't really reflect on those bullish news. I hope it will in the coming future because whales are accumulating. We've got 2.3 KASPA accumulated on one wallet and another 1.2 million KASPA. That's obviously something great to see. KASPA is the first currency in mankind to have solved the financial trilemma, which is applicable to every form of data transaction. Obviously, we know all of that. Now, in 8 years, KASPA Power Law Trend forecasts $100 per KASPA. Obviously, that would be great if we would achieve those levels for KASPA. But let's first talk about breaking levels of, let's say, 20 cents. However, 8 years, it's obviously a long time, and that's definitely possible if KASPA is going to follow that power band law. All right, let's have a look at some numbers over here for KASPA. The current reward is 123 KASPAs, and the next reward is going to be 117. Next reduction is scheduled in 10 days, and the current hash rate is currently sitting at 189.1 per hash per second. Ladies and gents, now let's examine addresses that are holding over 10,000 KASPA. Last time I updated you on a KASPA, and let's have a look at where we were sitting at. So we're sitting at 68,900. And at the moment, we are sitting at 69,080, which gives us a difference of 190. So we've got 190 new addresses that are holding over 10,000 KASPA. Now let's have a look at 100K. Let's have a look at 24. On the 24th, we were sitting at 18,990. And as of today, we are sitting at 19,020. That gives us a difference of 30. We've got 30 new addresses that are holding over 100,000 KASPA. Of course, that's not a huge number, but that's just 48 hours. I do believe that's a bullish thing because people are accumulating. Of course, if we are going to look at the zoomed out chart, that accumulation is real. All right, so let's have a look at the chart. In March, KASPA saw a price of 14 cents, almost 15 cents, but we got pushed down from that temporary resistance. That gives us confirmation over here and here roughly. It looks like KASPA is still looking bullish. And most importantly, we haven't dipped below that very important trend line over here for KASPA. So that's looking good, and that's looking bullish on the daily chart at the moment. Of course, we would like to see much bigger prices for KASPA. However, I would say, first of all, let's break this level of resistance here. Let's break this one over here, temporary resistance, and then, of course, all-time highs. However, I still do believe that KASPA is going to see 20-something cents of a target in the coming days, if not weeks. But right, let's have a look at 4-hourly time frame. So it looks like now that KASPA is forming a bullish triangle with hopefully higher highs and the potential squeeze. So let's have a look. So let's say that we've got something like this, which can potentially form our bullish triangle over here, in which, of course, we can have some price. Actually, we could hit that resistance level over here at 15 cents. then we can do something like this and then potentially a breakout over here on the 4-hourly time frame. I do believe that this is going to happen, but of course I could be wrong. I do believe that this is going to get out of that triangle, and then we are going to see what is going to happen in the next, let's say, 24 hours. Of course, I do understand that many of you could be frustrated due to the, you're going to look at render, for example, because if we are going to look at a weekly.
So as he's saying, KASPA is getting ready to form a serious breakout. This is crypto space. We expect bullish for April. Let's see, what was he talking about before? Right, this is literally what is this the same video? That's weird.
And of course, a reminder that we've got smart contracts officially announced that are currently in development. So good things are coming for KASPA, but of course, a short-term price doesn't really reflect on those bullish news. And I hope it will in the coming future because whales are accumulating. So we've got 2.3 KASPA accumulated on one wallet and another one 1.2 million KASPA. So that's obviously something great to see. KASPA is the first currency in mankind to have solved the financial trilemma, which is applicable to every form of data transaction. Obviously, we know all of that. And now in 8 years, KASPA power law trend for years, it's obviously a long time, and that's definitely possible if KASPA is going to follow that power band law. All right, let's have a look at some numbers over here for KASPA. So the current reward is 123 KASPAs, and the next reward is going to be 117. Next reduction is scheduled in 10 days, and the current hash rate is currently sitting at 189.1 terahash per second. Ladies and gents, now let's examine addresses that are holding over 10,000 KASPAs. So we've got, let's break a short-term bullish momentum that hopefully is going to.
I literally look like the same video. I don't know if
break
I
out towards the upside.
accidentally came across
and my
something.
personal favorite is the fact
But
that once
this
you're going
generally
to
looks
your
like
KASPA
the same
and
video
then
we
send
just
it to the
watched.
Tangent wallet, you don't have to
But
send it back
let's
to
go
the
to KASPA
exchange
John's
because
because I'm kind of confused now. See what KASPA John's talking about, top 10 altcoins, and his number one altcoin is.
So let's kick it off. Number one, in no particular order, KASPA, 14 cents. It dropped today because KuCoin went down and a lot of people are buying KASPA on KuCoin. KuCoin is the only exchange, big exchange rather, where you can buy KASPA. If you can't buy on KuCoin, you can buy on Uphold, but Uphold is not considered a crypto exchange. And no one's really using a VPN to buy KASPA on Mexi or other exchanges. So I imagine the price dip came from that news of the KuCoin founders being charged and indicted. But I still see the trading volume is 76 million. They have 81% now in circulation. So they keep, emitting the supply and circulation. The inflation is going down. The tier one listing catalysts are still in play. This is still a fair launch. Beat up crypto that I believe is a hidden diamond in the rough. It is the best tech I've seen in a long time.
Hello
It
friends,
has
आप लोग
solved the
स्वागत है
trilemma in my opinion. In terms of where I see it going this cycle, I still say $2 to $5 in that range. Worst case scenario, if no tier one listed, I see $1 to $1.50. That's being ultra conservative. I still think it can hit $2 minimum this cycle, which is roughly a 10, 12x from here, 10, 12, 15x. Definitely one of the best hedges, if not the best hedge. In my opinion, it is one of my main hedges in my portfolio. Super bullish on it. Bought this as low as a penny and as high as 16 cents, I believe. So, yeah, definitely one to be looking into, especially if you want to add some more risk-averse plays that you're also early into for your portfolio. Moving on, number two, ArtBlock AVT, priced at $1.81. They are marketing in Q2 of this year. Q2 is what? Less than a week away. Robert Mao at the helm of this massive utility crypto in the Web3 space, also AI, also layer one, also scaling solutions. It is trying to be a part of everything. Hence why many people call this one the Apple of crypto. ArtBlock with 186 million coin cap recently got listed on Crypto.com's DeFi wallet. I think it's going to get on Binance relatively soon. Their marketing in Q2 is going to probably expedite that process. And with the utility they have, the backers, one of the backers of ArtBlock backed by Tyler Buterin on Ethereum is behind this project. He's also backing ArtBlock. I see art block getting to $50 to $80 this bull cycle minimum, which is a 5 to 8 billion market cap. Very doable. It competes with Polkadot, Chainlink.
Yeah, Jason, definitely don't Diddy your Kaspa bag. Not sure where that came from, but definitely keep an eye on it.
Cosmos, and ICP. It's a mainnet layer 1 with no gas fees. Zero gas fees, but it's also blockchain agnostic. It can scale blockchains, create blockchains, merge blockchains, create dApps, and scale dApps. It can help developers build in this decentralized web. They also have DID, decentralized identity, which to me is the future for crypto and also where we're going. They are literally trying to do it all. It took a long time to get the price going because their ecosystem was not finished. However, this is the first bull cycle where all that is out the window. They are finished, they are ready, and they're on.
Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and get the chat going, guys. Go ahead and like the video. You guys watch the videos every day on live and nobody likes. Do you not like the video? Do you not like the hat? Do you not like BTM? What's going on, guys? Like the video. Let's see here. Look for something. Okay, we'll go with this one. So go ahead and like the videos, guys.
A tier 1, soon to be 2, Coinbase and crypto.com. First bull cycle for a tier 1 listing, and with the price tag that, in my opinion, is still severely undervalued. This is a great crypto to be added to your watch list and also research to look to get into. Number 3, LCX, which is up today because of KuCoin going down, I imagine. 29 cents, a 223 million market cap crypto. CEO of LCX, they're trying to token $10 to $20 in total supply, a DeFi, but it bottomed out, which I wish I got into. Is very possible for this crypto council. Is that not bullish? BlackRock, by the way, Larry Fink said the future is the tokenization of security assets, but he also said DeFi. This is DeFi. It's also RWA. Very bullish. I've been buying this one aggressively, and again, $50 to $100 from here is a very good ROI. Number 5, Aerodrome Finance, Aero. Now keep in mind, I know this crypto has ran up a lot, which is why I would not be buying at the all-time high. However, if we see a sell-off, I think Aerodrome Finance, even at this price though, if you zoom out, I still think it's a great buy. I see Aerodrome Finance getting pretty damn close to Uniswap's market cap.
Yeah, a lot of people are talking about Aerodrome. I see a lot of YouTubers and different influencers. So I might take a look into that as well. Let me know if
This
you guys
cycle
are
and last
interested into Aerodrome or if that's something you guys are researching as well. I'm definitely going to add it to the
Prove it
Discord.
to you. We're going to go to market cap of, because I want to show you guys. The base is very big. Base layer 2, they had so much TVL, it is skyrocketing. So we're going to pull up Arrow right here. We're going to go to Uniswap's market cap today, which is roughly 7 billion, just to give you guys an example. And Aerodrome's price of Uniswap's market cap today is $26.59, which is a 7 billion market cap. Very possible for Arrow, which means even at this price, you can still, if my math is correct, almost 20x, maybe 20x. And if it gets to Uniswap's market cap last bull cycle, it would be $63.
Okay.
Yes, Aerodrome is on
So yes,
base
my
chain.
price prediction for Arrow
And let me
is
check to see
anything
if
from
it's on
20
Coinbase.
to $50
That's definitely going to
this
be
cycle, which is
that's definitely going to be a good pickup. Let me see if it's on Coinbase currently. But yeah, there's a lot of people talking about it. There's definitely very bullish sentiment about the project and about stuff the project can do. And yes, you can buy it on Coinbase. So, as he mentioned, I'm going to wait for the dip. And first dip, I'm buying in. Let me know what you guys think about that as well.
Very bullish. I know that's bullish. But again, Coinbase is behind this. Connections again. Base is a big layer 2 for Ethereum, and the TVL is literally skyrocketing.
Yeah, you were right about that, Goku. A lot of sentiment, a lot of people are starting to talk about Base. Once Coinbase gets through whatever's going on with the SEC, I think the Base network is going to explode. Like he mentioned, I think it's going to be up there with Solana and what is that? Uniswap competing for that Ethereum spot if Ethereum does falter.
To show signs of what's happening. And Arrow to me, I think is going to just keep ripping it. If it gets down to $1 again, even though I'm an early investor into this one, I will be backing the truck up. I don't think it will get back down to $1. It's been scaling pretty hard. But yeah, definitely keep your eye on this one, especially for April. If we see a sell-off from Bitcoin and the altcoins, this crypto is no different. It will dump with Bitcoin. And at that point, it could be a tremendous buying opportunity. Number 6, Pangolin PNG, another DEX crypto like Original Finance, priced at 41 cents. This is a massively under.
So let's pause that for a second and go to this guy's talking about KASPA.
Trading at 13 cents and is currently experiencing a 1% leg down. Market cap is currently sitting at $3 billion, 41 million USD, and 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at 54.1, while almost 0.2 million USD. As we can see on the chart on CoinGecko, KASPA looks a little bit like it wants to go up, but it cannot. But we are going to examine the chart closely very shortly. KASPA cannot produce 1 block per second. Price, $0.01. KASPA will crash when ASIC devices arrive. Price $0.01. Da Vinci said KASPA does not solve the trilemma. Price 15 cents. Now, they say KASPA cannot be $10. Well, of course, only because all of these three things happened before doesn't necessarily mean that KASPA is going to reach $10 this pull cycle, but it's definitely possible. It all depends on adoption. It also depends on the fact if we are going to see these top tier listings as well. And of course, if people are going to be buying up the KASPA. Again, a little bit more adoption as of today. We can pay with KASPA on travel.com, so we can pay for our hotels and flights, I believe, as well on that website with our KASPA. So that adoption is here. In a few days, Israel's meetup video revelations about CSC, protocol, and DAGKNIGHT. In a few weeks, miners and nodes upgraded to Rustline 1 BPS. Soon, Rustline 10 BPS became relevant, so KASPA could definitely see some bigger price levels in the coming days. The current reward for KASPA is sitting at 123 KASPA. The next reward is going to sit at 117, and the next reduction is scheduled in 18 days. And the hash rate is currently sitting at 180 per hash per second. So let's have a look at the chart itself. So first of all, we are going to go over the Fibonacci trend, and we are going to see what happens when KASPA is pulling back after its pumps. So the first ever pump for KASPA was on November 26, 2022. After that big pump, we dipped to 0.618 Fibonacci zone, a little bit below that, leading towards 0.786. And after that, we saw bullish price action again. So we had bullish price action after the 0.618 Fibonacci zone. After that, we saw a new pump for KASPA on the 12th of March. After that, KASPA consolidated again and dipped to 0.786 zone. And after that, it went sideways for a little while. And after that, we saw a continuation of the bull phase for KASPA. So let's have a look at the most recent pump for KASPA. As we can see here, we have reached levels of 15 cents in a previous pump. And then we have consolidated to 0.5 zone Fibonacci. We didn't consolidate it to 618. And after that, we saw new all-time highs. As we can see here, we are currently dipping below 0.618 zone. The last time it happened in June, roughly, we saw a huge pump for KASPA. The question is, could we expect another big price for KASPA? Given the fact that we have dipped below the 0.618 zone and going towards 0.786, we are seeing that reversal towards the upside. And we could see a pump in the coming days, I believe. Now, one important thing about KASPA is that KASPA has touched its trend line only once in KASPA's history, and that was in October 2022. After that, we saw a huge pump over here for KASPA, which was, let's see, roughly that was 400%. If we are going to look over here, there was no touch of the trend line before. At the moment, we have touched and interacted with that trend line that also serves as a support for KASPA. The question is, can we see a 400% KASPA pump Well, that does not necessarily mean that we can, but we can look at RSI trends. If we are going to look at RSI trends, every single time we are dipping from overbought territory, we are consolidating for a while.
So this is like the third person saying that KASPA is going to pump like crazy. I'm following a technical analysis. I don't know 100% sure how accurate it is, and I can't really you can't really base it on technical analysis because analysis could be wrong, but they're definitely lining up for a pretty big pump over the weekend. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. KASPA's the Army, better yet the Navy. Shout out to the Air Force. And if Elon Musk ever get it together, the Space Force, KASPA's going to the moon, baby.
And then we experiencing another pump. So this is exactly what is happening at the moment. We are now in oversold territory, and KASPA is undervalued at this point. So I do believe that we are going to see the next pump for KASPA. Perhaps it's going to be even bigger. That would be great if we could see 400% for KASPA. But let's have a look at moving averages. At the moment, we are being supported by a 100-day moving average. And if we dip below that moving average, the next level of support would be 12 cents. However, one important thing is that we would dip below significantly and close below that trend line over here, which is very, very important for KASPA. I do believe that it's important that KASPA is going to maintain its price at the moment and go further towards the upside. For BTCE, if we are going to compare it to the previous cycles, let's have a look. If we are going to compare to the previous cycles, let's have a look. That was 2012. We saw a huge pump for BTCE, which was around 160 and beyond. Then we had 2016, 2020, and 2024. We are just before the halving right now. That is going to be very, very juicy year for BTCE. If we are going to look at the possible targets, there are anything between 280 and possibly even 400,000 USD for BTC. Of course, we're not saying that BTC is going to be 400,000 this cycle. However, that is definitely possible due to the fact that we have an injection of money from ETFs. If we are going to look at altcoins, let's first of all have a look at what altcoins did in 2014 and 2018. Once we broke above that Wyckoff accumulation, we broke above that major resistance level over here for altcoins. And after that, we had a little bit of a retest of support. Then after that, we saw a bullish price action over here. And after that, a huge parabola. But of course, we had a little bit of a pullback on the way. If we are going to look at the current cycle, 2018, 2024, this is what we had, the bottom Wyckoff accumulation. Then we have a break above. Now, it looks like we had this retest over here. At the moment, we had a little bit of a pullback, and after that, we can expect some parabola. If we are going to look at that, that's on a monthly charge. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 months of bullish price action for all. So this year is definitely going to be very, very juicy for us. And if we are going to look at the standpoint from a QQE indicator, which is signaling the first green bar in a very long time. So if we are going to look at that, that's basically signaling that we are just flipping towards the bull cycle, the proper bull cycle. And also, if we are going to look at 2016, after that, we had basically a pump. Once we had turned green on that QQE indicator, we had parabola. If we are going to look at 2020, that was exactly the same. We had the first green bar, and after that, we had parabola. As we can see at the moment, we do have a first green bar on QQE indicator, and that is going to drive the price further. Now, many people
So it looks like it's just starting to heat up. What do you guys think?
are basically complaining and saying that either KASPA or ICP or whatever other project, it's not pumping, but let's have a look realistically. We still haven't broken above the first major level of resistance that leads us back to the previous bull cycle. And most importantly, we haven't broken above that all-time high. So first, we have to see that major resistance level is broken and then all-time highs. And after that, we can see top of around $4.9 trillion. If we are going to look at the perspective of pullback, of course, they are going to happen during this cycle, and they are actually happening at the moment. So let's examine the first cycle. So after we broke above that accumulation, we had the first dip, and after that, we had a huge parabola. It's exactly the same as in 2021. We broke above the accumulation zone, then we had the first dip, and after the first dip, altcoins flew to the moon. If we are going to look at this current cycle, we just broke above the accumulation, and we are experiencing our first dip of the bull run, which doesn't necessarily mean that we are not going to see further dips, because we can definitely.
So what is going on with SAFEMOON? 35.3%. Dodge is up 17. Boink is up 10. Fetch AI is at 11.6. Flocka's 15. Ladies 4. Prime Echelon 16.3. Dogwood Hats 9.3. Singlers 11.7 and Oceans 12. So far, SAFEMOON is off to the races. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to research that myself to see what's happening. But let's go back to crypto, John. I'm looking for another KASPA price video.
Undervalued crypto, 86.5 million market cap, 92% of the 230 million coin cap. Yes, you heard that right. In circulation, minimal inflation, pretty much a fair launch crypto. I think the team's holding a very small amount. Last I checked, the majority of the 65%, which is the top wallet, or maybe it's less now, is the liquidity pool, which again, that's for people that want to stake Penguin PNG and earn rewards for it. PNG is catering towards Avalanche, which is growing and trying to be heavy into gaming, very bullish. Hedera, which is in development mode, a growing ecosystem as well. Songbird, Flare, and I believe Evmos is the last one, last I checked. Multiple ecosystems, massive utility. I think DEXs are the future. I think decentralization is the future. And Penguin PNG just catering to Avalanche is bullish enough for me to ape in. But Avalanche, Hedera, and these other ecosystems is icing on the cake. I think at this price, with the supply shock that will happen for this crypto, we already saw signs of how fast it can fly. We saw this thing literally hit 85 cents in like 2 days and then scale back. It's been trading sideways now at this 40-cent range for quite some time. If you click the month chart, you'll see it right here for yourself.
Check out these deals of the week at Walgreens.
Perfect time, in my opinion, to accumulate, which is what I've been doing, and is probably what I will do if it stays at this price for April. And in terms of where I see its price this bull cycle, just like Everdrome, if you pull up PNG on market cap of, and you pull up Uniswap, a 7 billion market cap, which again is very doable for a DEX, that would be a $45 price tag for Penguin PNG. Insane. If you click the all-time high of Uniswap, it would be $106 for Penguin PNG. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say PNG is going to be $100, but it's possible. I think this run in Bitcoin and how it team to dump on you. It's just getting potential tell, because this is a great entry to a crypto that is in a very trending and hot niche, AI. To me, if someone asked me today, John, what's the most risk-averse AI play you would get into? It is potential tell, no question about it. It is scarce. It is fair launch. It looks pretty damn cool, and the utility is also very strong. Is it going to make you 1000x? No, but it is a safe crypto in my opinion. And what it does to me is give me exposure to AI, which is what I want. That was a big reason why this was an automatic play for me. And in terms of where I see its price this bull cycle, I think 5K is a great price tag for this one to reach. And I think it's very doable given what it's been doing. If you click the year chart, it's been rocket shipping. And I think because the supply is not going to be fully diluted for quite some time, getting to 5K with a 6.5 million circulating supply is very doable for this crypto. And 5K from here is still like an 8-9x, which is a tremendous gain for a large cap crypto. Number 8, Say, another layer 1 that is the quote unquote Solana killer, priced at 81 cents. This is a, I guess you can call it a large cap crypto now. It's a 2.2 billion circulating supply and market cap. It's got 2.7 billion in circulation out of their 10 billion total. Say, I believe, because if I had to put a range, I would say anywhere from $15 to $30 this cycle, which at 84 cents is a tremendous gain from here, especially.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to finish up these last two and go to this KASPA video from, who is this? Fire Hustle. Let's see if we can finish this out. This is Say. I think he has two more.
For layer 1 that is having, I am not falling for the FUD. 1,000. I still think it could get to around $2,000 this cycle, which would be over a 10x from here. Quant is trying to be the main interoperability play for the business sector, institution, smart money, and also retail, merging and connecting DLTs. Their business model is insane. To merge ledgers, especially if we're in a world someday where we don't see a perfect DLT, which we don't see right now, I see no reason why Quant will not have a lot of good connections and partnerships. The Bank of England was a pretty good one, in my opinion. Gilbert Verdian, the CEO behind this, is a very proactive leader. Very good. The team is not holding a very large supply, which is why the price has been pretty stagnant. It hasn't really gone down too much. Some say it's not going up as fast as they wanted to, but it's also not dumping as fast because the public holds the majority of the supply. And I think the supply shock will kick in for Quant. I think interoperability will be revisited yet again this cycle. And I will not be surprised if Quant breaks the 4-figure mark and we see a ton of retail investors wishing they got in at this price. Number 10, Avagachi, GHST, or some like to call it Ghost. It is a game finance NFT play that I think is going to be
Yeah, I just want to see what number 10 was, and I haven't heard of that, so I'd have to research it and add it to the Discord. So go ahead and sign up for the Patreon so you can get in early for the beginners classes and investing in crypto. Paul Wilson says crypto bull run is on the horizon, but what if Mr. Putin decides to launch his nuclear weapons? Can we expect a bull run? And that's kind of what I was discussing earlier on. There's lots of factors involved that could affect the bull run. I don't think that war is on the horizon. I didn't want to get too political, but it could be a possibility. But that's what I was saying. Any black swan event could derail the bull run. But let's see what Fire Hustle is talking about with KASPA.
Is still an early project, and I shared some reasons as to why I believe this despite the insane price action we've already seen. But this is about to change very soon. KASPA is looking to make a major move, and when this happens, it might become too late to call this an early altcoin. We've already seen the first warning signal, and in this video I'll discuss this in more detail and what to expect as we move forward into the bull cycle. Speaking of early altcoins, in case you missed my previous announcement, I just launched my VIP Discord where you can get access to exclusive early opportunities. Fire Hustle has projects before. Welcome back to another episode of Fire Hustle. If this is your first time here, my name is Summer. I talk about all things crypto and share my personal strategies as we take advantage of this bull market. The crypto space changes rapidly, but you can stay up to date by subscribing to the channel and hitting that shiny bell notification button. It also really helps the channel more than you think, and I'd really appreciate it. And as always, please remember that none of this is financial advice. Alright, let's take a look at KASPA. So by now, you're probably aware of KASPA's performance. This is one of the few altcoins that was able to work against the force of the bear market, and we saw the price climb up month after month, and this was even before the entire market began to rally back in October of 2023. KASPA was already up huge compared to when it was launched back in 2022, but the October rally pushed the price up 3x, and eventually the all-time high was set at almost 19 cents in February, lining up with Bitcoin's upward movement at the time. We've seen a bit of a pullback since then and an overall downward trend over the last month. At this point, we were seeing tons of FUD and everyone crying and trying to jump ship and find the next KASPA. It even dipped back under 12 cents last week, and then another climb took place to push the price back into the 14-cent range, which is where it is at the time of this recording. But it's always natural to wonder what caused this sudden shift in price action, and is this just the beginning of a bigger climb? I always end up shifting back to Bitcoin because of how the majority of the market follows its price action, and we did see this major pullback last week for Bitcoin where the price fell down close to 60k, and this is just a week after setting a record high price over 73.
Why do you think the big dump is in for SEI in September? What's happening in September? And you said you want more time to buy. Yeah, COVID didn't stop it, but there are black swan events. But I hope you're right. I hope that we do push on through whatever's in store for us. But I don't think there's going to be any massive black swan events. Knock on wood. But we'll have to wait and see.
K. Then we saw this quick recovery towards 70K, and of course the sudden fall and climb moved the majority of the market as well. Now comparing the charts, this lines up with KASPA's upward movement, so there's at least partial influence from Bitcoin and the overall market action. But I know that there's a major question on everyone's minds as we head into the next bull cycle. How early are we with KASPA? So anyone that bought KASPA in 2022 was definitely early enough to see big gains already, but there are some pretty big reasons to believe that it's still early for KASPA. So for one, this is an altcoin that hasn't been through a bull run yet. KASPA was launched literally at the start of the last bear market, right after the 2022 crash. And as a cryptocurrency that hasn't even tasted the bull run push, that's enough reason to believe that we still might be seeing new all-time highs. Now, based on past cycles, altcoins end up experiencing incredible new highs. Of course, the extent of this upward movement depends on more than just how new a coin is. Another thing to keep an eye on is exchange listings. Some major exchanges are still missing from the list, like Binance, Coinbase, and crypto.
And I keep forgetting that Kaspa's not even on a major exchange yet. And I'm telling you guys, I have been right in the past, but these are just wild predictions and guesses. But I do think still, in my conviction, once they release Rust upgrade this testnet 11 to the mainnet, that's when the sorry, I'm trying to clean up the board here. Once they release the testnet 11 to mainnet and the 10 BPS comes, is when they will list KASPA on these tier 1 exchanges, and it's going to go just like dominoes. The mainnet will be listed first, or the mainnet to Rust will be released to mainnet. Once that happens, then I'd say within a week or two, somebody will list. And the way it's going, it's probably going to be Coinbase right when the SEC starts to swoop in, so they can go ahead and get their money in real quick before the regulations come. And we'll see. But let me know what you think about that, and I'll be right back.
crypto.com. So imagine the volume that can come in from these exchanges with their large user base. Now, the bull cycle and exchange listings aside, the one critical thing to remember is that KASPA is still in its early stages of development. The team did demonstrate some impressive network speeds of up to 10 blocks per second on their testnet, and they plan on applying these speeds to the mainnet. But even with high speeds, at the end of the day, this is just a layer 1 project that can handle fast and cheap transactions. The only use case at the moment would be sending and receiving transactions. That's basically all you need for a money transfer system. But to compete with the likes of Ethereum, there needs to be some sort of layer 2 aspect to the project with smart contracts and apps. So there is this article posted about the exploration of smart contracts almost a year ago, and since then there haven't been any other updates about smart contracts until now. So earlier this week, the KASPA team announced the formation of the KASPA Ecosystem Foundation on their Twitter. This is basically a foundation of members that help support the growth of KASPA through funding. They've already confirmed initial seed funding from Ice River Venture and collaborations with OKX Venture. And this is pretty big news, and we can expect some exciting developments from KASPA in the near future. But here's the most exciting part. So if you go onto KASPA's main website at kaspa.org, under developments, you'll see all of the different items part of their roadmap. Scroll all the way down and they have smart contracts listed here, and it says planning. According to this, smart contract development is at the bottom of their list of priorities. But if you flip over to the new KASPA Foundation website and scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see this: smart contracts labeled as development. This is huge because this gives us the first major update regarding smart contract development. So I mentioned this earlier in one of my previous videos that I'd be keeping an eye out for when they switch from planning to development. And now we finally see this. Having smart contract capabilities and layer 2 functionality could take KASPA to the next level. There may be some time required for the team to test everything properly and slowly roll out these features, which is why I think we are still early. They've also got another item called KASPLEX that's in development, which will be their token deployment and management system. There isn't any other information on this.
Oh yeah, I don't even know about this KASPLEX thing. I've looked at this actual screenshot on 30 different videos and didn't even realize about this KASPLEX coming. So let me know what you guys know, or if anybody has researched that. And to answer the question from early, as she just mentioned, it's still early, right? There's still a lot of projects. And the good thing is we got in before the smart contract release. So between the smart contract release coming out, the testnet 11, the listing on the tier 1 exchange, we are definitely ahead of the game for KASPA. So let me know what you guys think about that. And I'm going to run this video, then we're going to wrap it up for the day.
Yet, but I'll be on the lookout for more updates. So all of this is super exciting, and to me this is extremely bullish news, especially as we gear up for the bull run. But it's extremely important to understand the fundamentals of the project as well. So here's a quick refresher of the KASPA project and their latest developments. So KASPA is a scalable layer 1 proof of work network, and their goal is to be the fastest one out there. The team recently demonstrated a speed of 10 blocks per second on their testnet, with a goal to reach 100 at some point. And the plan is to roll this out onto the mainnet over time once testing is complete. This will involve a rewrite of the mainnet on Rust, and the team confirmed that this update is already completed and being implemented on the network slowly. KASPA makes use of a unique network called GHOSTDAG. This is designed to be an improvement on the traditional blockchain, which is known to exclude orphan blocks and grow along a single linear chain. This creates a huge bottleneck, limiting processing speeds while wasting network resources when blocks are orphaned and excluded from the main chain. But a GHOSTDAG system overcomes these limitations with a more complex web-like network where each point in the network can be connected to multiple endpoints. This means that all blocks on the network are recorded on the main ledger, so no orphan blocks on the network, and the result is faster block times and higher transaction speeds without network wastage. So that's a brief overview of how KASPA operates. Of course, there's a lot more to talk about, but the important thing to keep in mind is that this team has been building through the bear market, and we can expect even more progress to take place in the near future with the new funding amounts coming in through the KASPA Ecosystem Foundation. So I'm definitely bullish on this project, and if they can manage to build a solid layer 2 ecosystem, KASPA can become one of the top projects all around. This is just my own opinion and not financial advice at all. And that's all, folks. If you want to stay up to date with KASPA, I'll leave all of the important links in the description below, and if you want more videos like this, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Remember, the crypto space comes with high
Yes, that was the other KASPA video. So let's go back to the day chart and let me check. What is this? This is the 4-hour chart. Looks like the RSI is up. MACD is getting ready to cross, and we are still holding steady at that 13.7 cents. See if we can go to. I was actually looking for CoinGecko. Why don't I have Coin? Where's CoinGecko? Let's see. And pull CoinGecko up real quick. Coin. That's weird. Yes, KASPA's not even fully in its potential yet, right? There's a lot of people talking, but no one is really fully aware of where KASPA is or where KASPA should be going. So let me know what you think. What the? About that as well. And just 1 second, trying to make a copy of something here. Dang it, that didn't work. But yeah, this is CoinGecko, 13.6 cents, up 1.5. Market cap is 3.1 billion. 24-hour range 13 cents to 13.7. 7-day range 13.1 to 15.6. All-time high is 18.9, and we're down 27.7%. And let me see, go back to this guy who says KASPA might go up to, where was it? A 30% run in the next 5 days, of which it would have to reach 16 cents today. So I'm going to leave you guys on that. Thanks for joining the channel. Thanks for supporting BTM. I appreciate you guys. And sort of going all in Kaspa and another coin. I remember you from the other video. Shout out to Financial Failure. Go check his videos out. And thanks for joining. And I'm gonna go ahead and sign out. Probably do a video tonight, maybe 9:30, and if not, I'll see you guys at 11:30 tomorrow. Thanks for joining. And remember, Kaspa's the Army, better yet the Navy. Shout out to the Air Force, and if Elon Musk ever get it together, the Space Force. Kaspa's going to the moon, baby. And one more. Kaspa, Kaspa, Kaspa. Let's freaking go, guys. Remember, dance with who brought you to the party. Don't forget that. All right, guys, and peace out.